Well, folks, if you're just tuning in to AZBtv, you're watching the 4th annual Paul Fanelli Memorial Tournament. We're coming to you live from Castle Billiards in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And I'll tell you what, without these sponsors right here, Kings of Vapor, the electronic cigarette, kingsofvapor.com, the Tap League, Simonis, AZ Billiards, live stream news. Without Tap League and Simonis, Lacassi, believe me, none of this would be possible.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
And that's what you're watching, the Paul Fanelli Memorial. It's a 9-ball tournament. It's April 5th, and that's why we're here. But keep in mind, just through the breaking news, AZBtv will be moving into Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens tomorrow for the pro side of the Predator, as these players elect to flip for the break. I'm Upstate Al, sitting in the booth solo right now, about to watch a match between Ricardo and Bogie.
Table 10, Gil Costello and Iggy.
So even race to
Gil,
7.
you get 1 on 6, table 10.
We're going to have to swing our camera around, guys. I'll try to keep you updated on the score and the background there for who wins. I can tell you I've seen Emily breaking quite a bit. I would assume that she's ahead. As we watch Bogie break in game 1, even race to 7 here at Castle Billiards Lounge in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And Bogie can hit him. And I believe I just found out that I gotta be back here May 2nd, May 3rd, and 4th for the Spring Classic right here. At Castle Billiards. I'll give you more of an update as we go along. I still have to talk to John and a couple other players. Ricardo elected to try to hide the cue ball, but didn't succeed. Bogey's got a bank shot if he elects to take it. Smart shot. I can tell you Emily Duddy's back up at the table as Ricardo looks down at a possible jump shot over to 6. Looks like he's breaking it down. He's definitely going to the pogo stick. We're going to see a jump shot here. Wow, look at the 9. One more time with the 3. Wow. Bogie gets up out of his seat holding his chest like he survived. Now, is he going to drag? Is he going to drag the cue ball? I wonder if Bogie's going to drag the cue ball into the 9 here. He's got a possible shot here. He elects just to play the 1. Play the 1, 2, 3 to the 9 for the win. He's actually got a 2-way right here, but just concentrate on making the 2. Roll it in. Play it with good speed. And play the 3-9 combination for game 1. There you have it. Bogie draws first blood, 1-0 over Ricardo. We're racing to 7. We're playing dead even in this match. We're gonna swing the camera over real quick. Get over there to Emily Duddy in her match. I don't know who her opponent is, but Emily's sitting in the chair. I know that game's got to be close. If not, Emily's on the hill. It's been quite a while. Back to the feature table. Bogie set the break in game 2. Leads this match 1-0 over Ricardo. The 8 ball flies right into the corner pocket, but the cue ball goes right into the side. So Ricardo's coming to the table with ball in hand. He's got a wide open table. Looks like every ball has a pocket. 6 ball might be a little funny. We'll take a better look at that. No, every ball's got a pocket now. Now they're playing even, and I know Bogie can play some, so I'm going to say that Ricardo can get out. Okay, the gentleman that's playing Emily Duddy is Roger Hanois. I want to say Hanois or Hanos. Hannos is the gentleman playing Emily Duddy. And Emily wins another one. Boy, oh boy, I wish I knew the score over there because she just took down another game. And I know she's been winning game after game here. Back to our featured table. Ricardo on the 3. I like his tempo. Here you can see both tables. Ricardo going for the 4 ball here, and Emily breaking. He tried to spin out of the corner for the 5. Wound up hitting the point of the corner and getting caught up right there. So he's got some work to do. That's not going to work. Okay, 2-0. Race to 7. Bogie in the lead. With that unforced error by Ricardo, trapping the cue ball up in the jaws of the pocket on the 5 and trying to play a slow roll safe on the 5, wound up leaving a wide open shot for Bogie. And Bogie took advantage of it, and that's what you're supposed to do. Your opponent makes a mistake, you take advantage of it. Punish. Emily's bouncing around the table. She's got a lot of pep in her step. Watch the wing ball. 2 ball. The wing ball flew right into the corner pocket. Overcut the 3. But didn't really do much harm there. I mean, you can spin the 3 in, but you got to shoot over the 4 here. And that's not an easy shot. Okay, Emily's match is over, so I guess Emily took that down. As you watch Ricardo shoot that mini safe, sort of say. Not good enough, though. Okay, I just got the thumbs up from Emily Duddy, so she did win her match. we have a lot of pull. The room is packed. Plenty of pool going on. Good speed. Look where the cue ball is. Perfect. Couldn't hit it any better. Perfect. Both players hitting the ball pretty good, but this time the 3-ball looks like it's going to be right in the big window there. And Bogie is going to come to the table with a shot. I want to give a big shout out to Gotham City Technologies. You need anything done with your computer remotely. He remotes right into your computer, takes viruses out. As Bogey's down to shoot this long 3-ball. And misses it. He might have missed it good too. Looks like he got fortunate. Or did he? Give a big shout out to Jim Fort Collins kicking, everybody in the chat, World Driver, Cosmo, the whole everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Scotty B, where are you? We're in your neck of the woods, pal. And definitely want to give out a big shout out to our moderators, B-Doc, Richie Runracks, and our senior mod, CMB WSU, has been working his heart out non-stop. Ricardo, somewhat of a more deliberate player, but you're going to like his rhythm. He stays in the same rhythm. And Bogie says, go ahead, Ricardo, you got it. So now we have a 2-1 ball game, playing even, racing to 7. thank some of the sponsors. AZ Billiards, AZBilliards.com. Anything you want to know about pool, you go to AZBilliards.com. Kings of Vapor, KingsofVapor.com. There's their telephone number, 330-773-3244. As we watch Ricardo set to break in Game 4. Trails in this match 2-1. Wing ball didn't go that time. The TAP League, the best amateur league in North America, along with Simonis, one of our sponsors. Also, would like to thank Lacassi Hybrid, Lacassi Qs, for jumping on board. And don't forget, folks, if you're not a member yet of Livestream News, we have over 6,000 members. And there's the web address. It's a Livestream News group on Facebook if you have accessibility. If not, we're on Instagram. You can follow Livestream News on Instagram also. Back to the action as we watch Ricardo try to pocket this one ball. Plays the safe, and really not a good safe because Bogie has a shot on the 1. But there's really no reward. In other words, he can make the 1, but to get around or hold shape for the 2 ball, which is right there next to the cue ball, is more than enough that he cannot handle it. Unless he's gonna, if he can cut this 1 enough and use the 6 to hold the cue ball, it's good. But I think he's got more of a thinner cut than he can actually use to get into that 6. Unless he's going to elect to bank it. You know, he could bank this, and if you bank it with speed, if you bank it with the right speed, you actually play safe if you don't make it. And don't try to hit it that hard. Just bank it with the right speed and leave the cue ball right there. See, I didn't like hitting it that hard, but nevertheless, he come out all right. Nice speed by Bogie. I tell you what, he's come a long way. I haven't seen him play in a while, but I know he's been settling in. His game's been stepping up. Well, Ricardo kind of trapped the 2 ball up behind the 6. The only real pocket is probably the side pocket on the left-hand side where Bogie has his cue, but I don't know. The way he pointed, it looks like he might be attempting the 2-6 combination. Or he's going to try to play safe and lock the cue ball up behind the 8, the 8-3, and lock it up on top of that table and bring the 1 down this way. That's what he's going to do. He's going to try to lock it up. And lock it up he did, folks. Wow, what a shot. Beautiful shot. Score is 2-1. We're racing to 7. We're playing even here. You're watching Bogie and you're watching Ricardo go at it, and both players, Ricardo more deliberate of a player than Bogie is, but Bogie, they're both playing smart. And this is where Bogie put Ricardo right now, and Ricardo is on 1. he's kicking. No hit. I'm saying I like the 1 ball up by the 8 and the cue ball locked up right to the 6. If he can get it there. Or he could elect to play the 3 rail safe. Shoot the 1 to the short rail on the bottom of the monitor and lock the cue ball up behind the 6. Well, I guess he's got the angle there to put the 1 up by the 8. That's a good shot. The 1 up behind the 8 or somewhere in the vicinity of the 8, making it real hard to hit and leaving the cue ball right against the 6. That's a beautiful shot. And Bogie just gave Ricardo the hand signal that he's on 2. Folks, you can see the icons on your screen, AZBtv and NYC Grind, nycgrind.com, coming together and bringing this co-production to you, live from Castle Billiards in East Rutherford, New Jersey. If you're in the local area, we're going to be here all night long. 64 players, and we're staying here today. One-day event. It's a double elimination, so we got a lot of pool ahead of us. Want to thank everybody for sharing the information about the live stream. As we watch Ricardo try to kick it to 1, and he almost hits it. He's on 3, and that game will go to Bogie. Good safe play by Bogie right there. So Bogie leads here now, 3-1. Very smart play, very close position play with the cue ball marrying up to the 6. You know, playing that 1 ball behind the 8 initially to get him on 2. Real smart play. You know, you could play safe in a general area, but when you start thinking about locking the cue ball up against another object ball on the table, cutting angles down, then that's a little more advanced. You know, and you really, the odds are with you that your opponent's not going to make the hit. You cut his angles down. In any case, Bogie set the break. Leads this match 3-1. We're going into game number 5 in this even race to 7. I'm Upstate Al, flying solo once again. Of course, everybody is busy. I want to try to get Emily Duddy in here, but I don't want to break her concentration as the 7 ball, the wing ball, flies right into the corner. The 1 ball is 9 feet away from the cue. Left side of the 1, going to try to bring the cue ball back down table. Well, instead he brought the 1 ball back down table, but he's not going to hide it enough. Or did he? Might have got a little bit of a roll. If Ricardo could see anything of it, he's going to see a piece of it. Ball in hand for Bogie. He's looking to trap the cue ball up behind the 4, try to get him on 2. See if he can get that. I say go for the run out here because everything's in the wide open. He can shoot the 1 ball right into the corner pocket. I know he can get out from here. That's what he's going to do. Two to the 3, and if he can get 2 to the 3 in good position, he'll be okay. 2 to 3 is crucial. Because the 4 being where it is, it's going to be easy position to get from the 3 to the 4, and then the rest is just a walk in the park. Of course, that's from here. Guys, if you can share the information about the stream, we appreciate it. Whether it be on AZ Billiards, go to azbilliards.com, and in the forums under the live stream area, you can elect to make a post on the Paul Fanelli Memorial, let people know about it. Or you can just share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We do appreciate it. We're trying to work hard here to keep everybody up to date with what's going on. And we appreciate sharing of the information. And Bogey's working his table real nice. Okay, he's on the 4 ball, so the rest should be a walk in the park.
Table 11, Sanjay Sachdeva and Jennifer Padutin. Jennifer, you get 2 on 7, table 11.
And of course, when I say that, you know what happens. Wow, he overcut the 4 ball now. If Bogie don't get out here, we're going to call for an investigation. Draw the rock straight back or play the cushion. You got to be funny because that cushion comes off funny. Like any other tail. There you go. Hit it with nice speed. Fluid stroke, go right through it. Oh, Bogie miscues. Kind of 1-2 stroked it. Took it for granted. Mike 1. What are you talking about, Mike 1, Bob? In the last match, you mean? I had Jerry T in the booth. And he was playing Kristen. Yeah, Mike 1. I believe the score was 7-5, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Rodriguez won it. Good speed, trying to hide the rock behind the 6, and he got there. Very good speed, so it's a fight to the 5.
Table 15, Anthony Nasta, Chris DiCaprio. Anthony, you get 1 on 6, table 15.
The cue ball finds its way into the corner pocket. Now, once again, another opportunity, ball in hand. If Bogie don't get out here, there's going to be a second investigation. Al, that's Emily Duddy. Emily Duddy. I don't know where you're looking and you see Emily Duddy unless you're really lagging behind. Yeah, Emily Duddy was playing earlier. We're watching Bogie and Ricardo play right now on the live stream table. If you're talking about the young lady in the back, way in the back down there is Julie Ha. At the table right there is Julie Ha. But we're watching this match right here. Emily won her match, by the way, in case you're curious about that. By the way, hi, Brian. Bogie got close to the 8. Made it, and he made it with good speed, too. Okay, Bogie keeps stomping Ricardo down. It's now 4-1 in this race to 7. If you're just joining us, folks, you are watching the Paul Fanelli Memorial. This is the 4th one coming out of Castle Billiards Lounge in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We have a full crowd of 64 players and people that got locked out because there was no more room. 64 limit. We'd like to thank Lacassi Q's. Of course, the Tap League and Simonis. We're jumping on board with AZBtv and Upstate Al, along with Kings of Vapor electronic cigarettes. That's Kings of Vapor. 1-800-773-ESIG or 3244. And we're back to the action as we're going to watch Bogie attempt to break this rack. Watch that 4-ball. That 4-ball's been dropping. That 4-ball just flew in at 6,500 miles an hour. We clocked it with the radar gun. We got the sheriff outside. CMB, WSU, yes. Mike won 7-5 over Kristen, yeah. Turn your volume up, sir. The last match was Michael Rodriguez and Christian Smith, and the score was 7-5. The score right now in this one is 4-1, race to 7. Oh, the chat's way behind. That's a Ustream issue. I just saw you type that in. All right, I'm going to refresh my chat. Maybe it is on my end. I'll refresh it and see what it's like. Don't forget, folks, there is a lag in the chat, so it's not my mic, Al. I asked about Mike when that game just ended. Your chat is way behind. Oh, I could have sworn you asked it twice. All right, in any case, we're moving forward. Thanks, Scotty, for that text message. And Bob, thanks for your text message. Yeah, I also have another device. I could actually just watch the chat if I liked it to. I got a lot of things to do right now besides just looking at the chat. Not that I don't like to be involved with the chat, but we have a match in front of us with these two players. As you see, Ricardo missed that 3-ball in the corner. It looks like it's lying right by the side pocket. Well, he's got no shot on the 5. I don't think he does. He's looking at it like it does. Wow, what a great shot. Another great safe play by Bogie. Locking that cue ball right up against the 7. Ricardo looking to lock the 7-6 up and cause havoc down there. Does a pretty good job at it too. But you know what? If Bogie really wanted to, he can get behind this 6, get on the low side of the 6, and lock Ricardo up against the 6-ball. But he took the cue ball and he measured behind the 7. So I guess he has to get as straight as possible or break it out. He elected to break it out, but he got funny. Just looking to feather the 6 here and try to put the cue ball behind the 9. Got to feather it real thin. You don't want to get too long on this because then you won't hide the cue ball. Unless you hide behind the 7, sort of like that. So this rack's been a tough one for both players. Neither player can get out of their way. There's a window between that 7-9. And it looks like Bogey's going to find the opening. Right now it's 4-1 in favor of Bogie, the gentleman at the table. Splits the jaws. One rail back up for the 8. Leave yourself a nice angle so you can bring the cue ball back down for the 9. You don't want to be too straight. If you're too straight, then you got to play the inside of the 9. Looks like he's okay. He can draw back right to the middle diamond on the bottom rail. Oh. Tell you what. And that corner pocket's been detrimental for a few players. We've seen Caroline Powell miss 2 balls in that top left-hand corner pocket. And now Bogie missed 1. But the position he had on a 9 is a makeable 9, but he could have been a lot closer. See, if he would have drew back straight back, I like it better. Bringing that cue ball way back down to the center of the short rail at the bottom of the monitor instead of having the shot. But nothing wrong with the shot if you would have made the 8. I mean, as long as you're up at the table, you know, it's a win. When you could maintain control of the pool table and keep your opponent in that seat a little bit longer, it's a win-win situation. This is a stroke shot, this shot right here. You either play with real slow speed or you draw it. You play it slow enough where you're going to allow yourself to accept the long shot on a 9 and bring the cue ball right back to where it is there, or you're going to try to draw it strong. And he shot it perfect. So it looks like Ricardo's back in the swing of things. Still trails here, though. It's 4-2. And a race to 7. Angel Levine, Allison Fisher of NYC Grind, Mary Keniston, and Diana Hoppy. Girls that are preserving a lot of pool pitches through the years. And if you're just joining us, you're watching the Paul Fanelli Memorial. This is the 4th one coming to you live from Castle Billiards Lounge in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm Upstate Al. We got a great match between these two players, Bogie and Ricardo. And the score is 4-2 in an even race to 7. Sound like somebody was singing La 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 Bamba, and it was Scott Simonetti. Saying no, 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 as the cue ball stopped. In the chat, I don't concede any shot. Well, you know what? In this tournament here, I guess they're letting them concede the 9 ball. I like personally not conceding the 9 ball and letting the players shoot it. Unless it's the last game of the set and the 9 ball is hanging and the cue ball is dead straight in, you know, something simple. But even then, sometimes it's better to let the opponent shoot it because freak things happen. I think you're absolutely right. You know, just like Bogie in the game previous to this one where he just got up there and miscued, straight in the hole on the 5. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of things happen. I believe, you know, not conceding is the way to go. But I've seen world champions throw the towel in, you know, in the last game, you know, until Hill and their opponent winds up with straight-in shot on a 9. I think Earl Strickland did that out in Vegas. I think there's a YouTube on it where he was playing Efren, and Efren was up there going to shoot the last 9 ball, and Earl just threw a white towel on the table, and that was it. But, you know, shooting the last ball, I think, means a big deal, not conceding. Now we got the 2, 3, 6, and 8. On the right side of the table. I believe Ricardo has a little bit of paint of the 1. If he does, the cue ball is going to go towards the 9. And he's eyeballing that right now. Absolutely correct. It was after the Z shot. And I also found out today that Earl Strickland will be teaching Annie Flores a little bit more, giving her some more salt and pepper, seasoning her up, which is nice to hear. The mighty Earl getting involved. I think that's what Ann Flores needs right now. was a nice shot to get the 9 out of the way, but he actually locked the 9-8 together now. Now with the 5 where it is, I don't know if he can power draw off the 4 to bust the 9 and the 8 apart. You got to really power draw off it though. Just nudge the 9 up a little higher if he can get back there. It doesn't look like he's going to attempt it though. We're going to see if we can get Devil Dave back in the booth and some other commentators to step in. Well, Ricardo hit that one bad. He's now trapped up behind the 7 ball. What a bad place to get trapped up, you know, when the score is, as it is, 4-2. Just going to one rail kick it. He's real disgusted with it. Of course, he missed it. Ooh, and he almost broke the 9 and the 8 apart. That would have been his demise right there of that game if he would have did that. And Bogie taking a look at it. Bogie goes for the breakout from the get-go. With a long tester on the 7. Far from easy. He's got to spin this. He's got to spin the rock and come on the long side of the 8. He spun the rock good, but how's the speed? Yeah, he's thinking about locking the 8 behind the 9 and bringing the cue ball up table. I like playing it the opposite way. You're leaving the cue ball and the 8 ball separated. Play with a lot of inside stuff. It looks like he's just going to... I like playing with inside stuff and just banking the 8 back up table. Oh, just like that. That's the way to go. It's a tough jump shot. Not impossible. But definitely tough. The cue ball and 9 ball being that close together. Ricardo looking to one rail kick this right into the corner pocket. This could be interesting. It's going to go behind the 8th, the angle he's shooting at. Okay, it's now 5-2 in favor of Bogie. Guys, the breaking news, if you're just joining us, tomorrow, AZBtv, that's us, we'll be at Steinway Billiards. We'll be up live streaming approximately noon from Steinway Billiards. Pro side, it will be the Open Pro event. We'll be streaming tomorrow. And we want to give a big shout out to Ron Mason of Gotham City Technologies. Talk about fixing any of your problems on your PCs. Also web hosting now. Go see GothamCityTechnologies.com. Back to the action. 5-2 in favor of Bogie. The gentleman at the table set to break in game 8. Smash him he does as the cue ball does a dance all around the table. But I don't think anything went in. He hit him so hard, I don't think anything went in. He came up dry. Made the one, another long shot on the 2. All right, players are taking a break. I'll pan the room and leave you guys with some action. Okay, we're back, and I believe Bogie will be in shortly. He's taking his break. I don't know what happened here. I guess Scott Simonetti was fooling around.
No, I didn't touch nothing.
Who was fooling around?
I clicked on that one to get the side screen, but.
All right, we'll get it together.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that going on.
All right.
Where'd Bogie go? For run a marathon or something?
No, he took a walk outside to check on his car. He should be in shortly. He leads in this match 5-2. In an even race to 7. Paul Fanelli Memorial, Castle Billiards Lounge, East Rutherford, New Jersey. If you got a chance, come on by, guys. We're going to be here all night. 64-player full field, and some players had to be turned around because the field filled up that quick. And just a reminder, if anybody would like to come and play in the Spring Classic, it's going to be May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Is that what I just heard? I didn't know that, my friend.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th on the calendar.
Wow.
That's going to fill up just as quick, so put that on your calendar if you want to play. Get down here early. Don't get shut out. And we'll pan the room a little bit more, waiting for Bogie's return.
Should we send out a search party? There he comes.
And you can see Simona's Cloth, big sponsor of this tour. Without them, Upstate wouldn't be here right now, believe me, along with many other sponsors jumping on board here as we see Bogie come back to the table.
So Upstate, you said he's up 5-2?
5-2.
All right.
I tell you, he's played some really good saves in this match. Really, really good saves.
And Bogie knows how to play. He definitely plays pretty sporty. Is this a winner's side match?
You know, your guess is as good as mine. I didn't have a chance to get the brackets. I'm dying to get over there and snap the brackets so they can get them posted up on AZ Billiards. You want to sit in for a quick second here as I do that?
Sure, I'll fly solo.
Okay, all right, I'll leave you with an overhead view.
Oh, perfect.
And I'll be right back.
Well, Upstate's going to take a pick of the brackets here. Bogie, I don't know what he's doing. Rail first. All right. Cue-ball knows how to get in them pockets. Terrible. Let's see here. So the score's 5-2, I believe. I'm just sitting here. So we got a shot here. Getting the game on the wire here. Put 5-3 would be lovely. I think he got a little straight. But so close he could create a little angle. Just don't be on the rail, Ricardo, my buddy. Uh-oh, Mount Everest. That's on top of Old Smoky. I think you could just roll it. You know, play what the table gives you here. If you try and get perfect now, you're going to probably miss the 4-ball. I think he's all right. Good shot. So what do you guys do out there? You go high left, turn it, or do you tuck it with bottom right come around? Or just play for that. Very nice. Well, I'm hoping it goes 5-3. I want to see a double cheeseburger match at all times. I root for both guys, but I want to see a tight match. I hate these shots. He's got a little bit of angle that goes towards the long rail, and then you try and do too much, and I just box it every time. Ooh, he drew like an artist there, Al. You just missed the draw shot of the century.
Was it a Picasso?
Yeah, he drew like an artist. Still
Beautiful.
all right. Yeah, he's still all right.
Mr. CMB WSU in the chat. When you get a second, check your email. I just shipped the brackets to you. And if we can get those posted on AZ Billiards somewhere, much appreciated. If you're busy, we can get them done later on. But I just shipped the latest brackets that I have.
Five-three. 5-3 there, Upstate.
Working.
Yeah, Ricardo with the break here. Put a little rack, make it a little tight on Bogie. I'll give the whammies. Like I said, I love them both, but I want 5-5, 6-6.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So at this point in time, I'm rooting for Ricardo. Then when it's tied up, they could fight for themselves, and I'll root for the other guy. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Bang. Pretty
Seven
sporty
ball.
break. Ooh.
Look at this. It's going to be interesting.
We got to wait for that 6 to stop spinning. Ooh. Man.
Could this be the triple
The
Nina?
triple Lindy?
Triple Lindsay. There was a movie out there.
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Right there. I got to do the triple Lindy. Flip it all over the place. What are you thinking here, Al? You go for the gold? Give it a whack?
Yeah, I would. You know, even if you get behind the 6, you got a possibility of making it.
Yeah. Give it a whack. At least clear it. Yeah. You don't want to leave it hanging there. Uh-oh. That's a problem.
And this is your reward.
Yeah. Wish pool.
Well, he's got to wish that he hits the bottom side of this 1, kind of pushing it between the 8-3.
Yeah, that would work
and
out
bringing
good.
the rock down by the short
Oh,
rail, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. That'd be pretty picture perfect if you could pull it off. Look at this. He might get there. Oh, just a little fat. As Gypsy would say, you just put yourself in a closet.
Well, you can jack up here, you know,
Ooh,
and play the 1 off the 3. You know, you're gonna bust the 3 and the 1 out of there. But if the 1 happens to go in the side pocket, the 2 is right there.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't even know that that 1's got a shot going clean in the side. No.
Well, if it does, then you can jack up and the cue ball will drift to
I mean,
the
it's
left side of the table.
It's definitely you know, tough shot, but
He's going for it.
I think he could get that in the side. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
he tried it and he
uh-oh.
fouled the. I think that was within his shot. So since that was in his shot, it's ball in hand, if I believe right. What do you think, Scotty?
To tell you the truth, I don't even. I know I did the players meeting. I didn't really mention it. It's always going to default to the tri-state rules because.
So then it's going to be ball in hand, right?
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. So you're saying
he was within
on
his
his
shot.
follow-through.
Oh, well, on his pullback from his cue,
Okay.
he hit the 2. So, so if it's a course of action that takes place during the shot, it's automatic ball in hand as far as I know. But what
Yeah,
the
I
rules
think
are, I'm not
I think
certain.
if he would have did that and rolled into another ball, obviously you got a 2-ball foul. But I think he's able to ask him if you want to leave it or give it back.
And here comes
put it
Bill
back.
now.
Yeah, I don't think they're that strict with that. He didn't disturb anything else.
I was getting up out of my shot. The cue brushed the 2 where it should be, where it is.
You shot the ball.
I shot the ball and I was getting up.
Then you move something afterwards?
Yes.
Foul is the call.
Yeah, that's the call.
Yeah, okay.
It's the right call.
So we got ball in hand here. Ricardo could creep even closer. I think if I had to bet money, I think he might be out.
Tell you the truth, you know, since they're both playing even, I thought Ricardo would play better than this. Maybe he's just not shooting well because he hasn't been able to get out. You know, you would think that any of these two players would be able to get out with ball in hand from here. You know, every ball has a pocket.
Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough. It seems easy, and then they know they're playing on the stream. I mean, I wear a diaper when you put me on the stream upstate. I can't take it.
You know, I would love to hide the stream. I would love to hide the stream where people don't even know they're on stream.
Yeah, but they know.
See, here
Oh, a
you go.
little bad stroke
Looked
there.
like it skidded a little bit.
Yeah, skids come from bad strokes sometimes. I mean, he chopped that one up. I think he chopped it up. He's crying foul, but I think
Hey, Bogie said it skidded, right? And Ricardo said, yeah.
oh, it definitely skid. Bogie could get on the hill ski here. He gets.
So it's getting back to the Spring Classic here, second, third, and fourth.
This is news to me, upstate.
Well, it just got confirmed by me.
All righty then.
Next month, second, third, and fourth. Get
Nice.
the word out there.
We
Let
will get the
everybody
word
know.
out. I don't want to speak on. Ooh, that was a big miss there, Boger. I don't know the details. Obviously, John, the owner, spoke with Upstate and tried to put something together. And
No, I happen to be outside.
really,
And one of the gentlemen that works here with the arthritis, I forget his name,
okay, Juicy.
Juicy,
Yeah.
told me that he asked if I would come back during the Spring Classic. I said, of
Oh.
course I will.
Nice. All
I
right.
said, what's the dates? I said, because, you know, my calendar is filling up. I got a lot of people already I've contracted with.
Nice.
And if I can fit those dates in, I would love to.
Yeah, that's news to me. I'm sure after I get off the air here, maybe I get filled in, and of course I'll push it. Facebook and Upstate always helps me out and pushes
Absolutely.
everything, advertising. Man, he went for the gold. That was a good shot. You know, Upstate, that's what a two-game lead does to you. You could bank those balls.
Yeah, but if Ricardo was shooting good, he should have got out, you know?
Yeah.
Now, Bogey's got to capitalize on this.
Yeah, yep. See what
I
happens.
like going around tonight.
Yeah, I don't mind ever going around. I love that.
Looks like he's going to try to power draw at one rail and back out, but I like going around. Yeah,
Hit
that
it
was an easy enough shot.
Bogey plays good.
And Ricardo says that's good
He
enough.
says no mas.
No,
My Ricardo.
no mas. What was his name? Roberto Duran, right?
Roberto Duran.
Yeah,
Quit.
no mas. A couple of times, not only once.
Well, that was the big one.
Yeah.
That was the big one.
Okay, so now Bogey on the hill, 6-3.
6-3, a huge game there.
You know, as technology goes forward, you know, it's just a matter of time before the cameras become lipstick size, you know, and wireless,
Yeah.
you know, and we can hide them now.
Well, they gotta drain all your money right now. And
Every 5 months.
every 5 months.
They open up the
Yeah.
door.
Just bought the iPhone 5. It's already outdated next September or something.
I got the 5S and it's almost outdated.
Yeah, look at this.
This is a beautiful break.
Yeah.
Oh, this is home free. You can hear, what's his name, John singing, what's his name, Home Sweet Home, or whatever the name of that song is. John Denver,
John Denver.
the one that
Yes.
crashed his plane into the mountain.
Yeah. He wants to be a pilot.
Well, everybody thought he crashed, but I think the inside word was that he had terminal cancer, and he did it on his own. I mean, that's what the boys are saying back, in the Midwest, but I don't know for sure.
What do you think there, Upstate? Does that 8 clear to 9?
Even if it doesn't, come all the way down table and shoot the 7, the 8 in the upper corner.
Yeah.
If he gets the right angle on the 7. And the way it is right now, he's going to be able to get the right angle on the 7 to go up and down table. If that 8 don't go in.
Yeah, if it don't go, he's got to take a look. Yeah, he definitely got good enough on the 5 that he could get where he wants. From that angle, Upstate, I don't think he thinks it goes clear. I think he's going to do what you said. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he's going to come down below. It's a good shot.
Kind of a little funny, right? He's got the side pocket now.
Yeah, 9's a hanger. Looks like we got a winner chicken dinner.
There you have it. That's the final score. Bogie 7, Ricardo 3. Hey, this is Upstate Aloe sitting in the booth along the one and only Scott Simonetti, and we're going to be back with another match, but we got to find out who's coming up. Those brackets have just been posted on AZ Billiards, I believe. CMBWSU has been doing that. Scotty, I thank you for sitting in.
No problem.
And we want to thank everybody at Castle Billiards Lounge in East Rutherford, New Jersey.